Apollo Brown, OC, Trophies album. Start off to say I love this album. This album is like damn near a perfect album. The album caught my attention immediately from the intro. Just the intro alone just caught my attention right there, and then it just went in. It just went in. You just got 15 tracks of just raw, pure, unadulterated hip hop at its finest, man. Apollo Brown just kept me on my toes each track. I didn't know how he was gonna sample. I didn't know what I wish Apollo Brown would just made a video of just how he chopped some of them samples. Like We Are the People, I think that's track 7. Man, the way he chopped up that sample, I was like, I would love to see how he sliced that up, dude. I thought that beat was just. I told Ken like that was like one of my favorite joints on the album right there. I mean, I love them all. And OC, he just, man, if you Word Life and Jules, man, OC took me back there, man. I loved it, man. The way they both craft their songs together, and OC over Apollo Brown's beats was just like. Oh, it was great, man. I'm so glad that Apollo Brown took my 3 favorite joints from his instrumental album Clouds that he did last year and put them on this album, which was the 11th Hour, Push, and The Shadows of Grief. Those beats that was on Clouds instrumental, that's what OC rapped over, man, and those was my favorite tracks that when I listened to that instrumental album. And I am so glad that he ripped those tracks and he did it well, man. And no features. I love that. It was just strictly it was the producer and the MC, and and like I said, Apollo Brown, he didn't keep it, the same. He kept me guessing with every different track where he was going as far as the sampling and the production, man. I thought this album was fucking great. I can talk more about this album, but we got to wrap it up. Go ahead.
I think B, you made a great point about the intro, and as soon as I heard the intro, it kind of it excites you.
It set the tone,
right? Because at that point, it lets you know that from this point on, this is hip hop. It's not about anything else. I got a producer. I have a mic. I have no features. We're just gonna give you us. And I like that I'm seeing hip hop returning a little bit to that producer MC format. This album definitely is a great album. When you hit me up and told me about it, I was like, oh shit, fuck. I hope B's not setting me up. You know what I'm saying? Not that you would be wrong, but the expectation would be so high, I don't quite connect and receive the same energy that you did. And when I started listening to it, I did. I kind of disagree with you a little bit as far as the production, but only because of Apollo Brown's production style. He's always going to have that bass line, from song to song to song. But everything he puts on top of it, is different, which gives you a different sound, to the album. But lyrically, OC was doing his thing. My favorite track on the album by far is Angels Sing, because I love the way he sampled that song. I think that's R. Kelly. Is that R. Kelly that he sampled?
I don't think.
I don't know, man. But that sample.
If it is, he did a hell of a damn job.
I love that. I love that song because the title matches every verse to chorus, the verse to chorus. It's centered around some type of angels, demonic, all type of thing, man. And OC, man, he did his fucking thing, man. I give this album a lot of fucking props, man. And Trophies, to me, is what hip hop, is about. And and if this is what you like, man, then cop this shit.
Yeah, I'm glad to see OC back.
Word Life, man. If you guys if motherfuckers have not heard this shit, they gotta listen to that shit.
Because he kind of went soft for me after Jules came out. Not that album, but what's that? Bon Appetit.
He addressed that shit though. He did that shit in the last track. And he was kind of salty about that shit though.
Because he knew.
Yeah, but still at the same time he was like, I dropped 2 classic albums, and then all of a sudden, then I fall off, and motherfuckers think I fell off, and But anyway, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I enjoy this album. I think that OC sounded great over Apollo's beats, and I think to be honest, I think Apollo's beats kind of took the show for me with this album. Sorry, because his beats were just so, like, his slower ones are just really hypnotizing, and it's like, wow, okay, and they're layered, and then his harder ones kind of just make you bang your fucking head. So I really enjoy that aspect. OC definitely did his thing. you know, OC's one of those guys that he's kind of like Styles P with me because he's such a good street rapper, but he's not one of those guys who you gotta sit there all day and decode his lyrics. He's just spitting just some raw ass street shit. Period. I don't think I liked it as much as you guys or the rest of the world seemed to like. I mean, everybody seems to be hailing this as one of the best records ever. I just thought it was
ever.
I mean, I'm sorry, not ever. You know, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know, they're talking about again album of the year, and I'm just like, I can't give it album of the year because, you know, listening to it a few times through, it wasn't like one of those albums where I'm just like, I can't wait to listen to it a third time and a fourth time. It was just like, okay, it's one of those mood albums. If I'm in the mood to hear some street shit, I'll definitely throw this on.
Shit, I mean,
but you know, I forgot what I was gonna say now. And like First 48, where he uses the cream sample, it was like that was just really well done. And here's my, okay, fantastic. The last track, which was the perfect outro, by the way, perfect outro for the album. What is that sample that's used? Because the same sample. I don't know if y'all listen to Low Key's album. He used the same fucking sample on Voice of the Voiceless. I have to know what that sample is.
I can always.
I'm gonna look it up.
You can never avoid the Voice of the Voiceless. Please, somebody help me, because I can't figure out what that sample is. And I know I've heard it in something else. I just can't place it. And it's been driving me crazy. But overall, I thought it was a good album. I definitely enjoyed it. I don't know if I enjoyed it as much as everybody else. It's for some reason when I was listening to it, the word solid just kept coming to my head. Damn, this is a really solid album. This is a really solid album. That was a really solid song.
Like I said again, I can't be upset with that statement at all. I can totally see that. FIFO?
Right. For me, when I first put this on, I'm like, all right, here comes another boom bap rapper. But honestly, I like this one better than the Rex album. I think the production was way better on this. The production was damn good. You know what I'm saying? And I want to agree with you, Mike, that the production outclassed the lyric, but he was so there. And I feel you again with the Styles P. I don't know if I would have used Styles P as the reference, but yeah, this guy, there's no coded message. You know what I'm saying? This guy gets straight to the point with his lyrics. I think it's the intro. I don't remember, but I like how he came out. He's like, you know, you young niggas always want, you know, validation. Like you want some trophies or something. You know, I like that. I like Prove Me Wrong, and I liked we are the people. What's the people one?
People's Champ.
Huh?
People's Champ.
People's Champ.
No. We the people.
We are the people. You talking about the one people?
Yeah, the political one. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm on my real political tip. So like I just like guys that do it well, and he did it well, man. And this album, for me, is better than solid, but it's not like super outstanding. It's really good for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like great. It's above solid. If you like boom bap, if you like hard beats, you know, you like that layered production, this is it. But again, damn, I feel like I'm just biting Mike. But fucking,
no, you're not.
It is a mood album. It's not. I don't know. It's something that you just can't I can't just put this on whenever. You know what I'm saying? But the beats bang, and it definitely bumps in the whip. That's what I got, man. It's a great album. It's a great album.
Overall, album's good. I think that OC did a great job of you know, not sounding dated. You know, some older rappers, you know, given modern production, they'll still make that shit sound dated because their rhyme style is dated. OC didn't do that. Nautica was easily my favorite track, where he was comparing himself to a storm. That shit was dope. Where he something about, you know, batting down the hatches, then they asked him what the fuck for.
Yes.
Woo, that shit was dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like little
that was
we got Hurricane Irene.
Yeah, that was my favorite track on the whole album. But yeah, it's a good album. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like it. I think that my expectations were just set really high because everyone was just like, oh, it's the album of the year, and they were giving it 5 stars. So I was like, oh, let me check this shit out. And I love OC because obviously DITC. So, but yeah, check it out, pick it up. It's definitely not a boom bap album.
I was about to
so yeah, so pick it up, check it out. power.
Great point, man. I'm glad you mentioned the fact that, you know, I like the fact that we can have, you know, an MC that's been in the game for a minute go over some modern production and sound current. I think that's really dope. And OC did a great job of rhyming over Apollo Brown's beat. So, you know, for more, go support this, man, and get behind a project like this. Mellow Music Group is definitely, this is on Mellow Music Group, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sure.
Mellow Music Group is definitely putting out some great hip hop right now. So, and they really take their time with a lot of the artists and stuff they're developing. So, OC, Apollo Brown, cop this shit. It's
Pick
dope.
it up.
It's dope.
Man, I like this. The production is definitely on point. I like this. I like the production better than the Ab-Soul album. This production was definitely. This is more so what I like as a complete project. And this shit was dope to me, man. Great lyrics, even better production, better beats. You know what I'm saying? Go cop it if you know what I'm saying. You like hip hop. That's what I say. It bumps in the whip though.
Yeah, shit. Like everybody else in this damn review, I love this damn album. This shit is pretty much like 5-star for me. I really appreciate the way that Apollo Brown's, you know, chop up and chop his samples up and sequences of songs, man. It's crazy. Put out a video or something how you do one of your joints or something, man. Cause yeah, man, this album
Tweet
is,
him.
huh?
Tweet him and ask
I
him.
tweet him,
He'll
yeah.
probably do it for you.
Yeah, man. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, this album is dope, man. That's all I gotta say, man. I love it, man. This cop it, please purchase. I was happily purchased this album the first day it dropped at midnight, man. I copped it ASAP and been listening to it a lot since it came out. So that's all I gotta say.